Hey, look, it's almost Halloween. Look, it's Tatum
Yes.
Paxley. Last year she was going against the Chinese Cold, Mrs. Chu, in a casket match. Now she's NXT Women's Champion. And it's your next heavyweight champion, Phil.
Hmm.
And this is Tom and Tony. Tom donning the lead kit.
Hello.
Are you happy with your leads so far, Tom?
I'm not sad about them. Could be better. Could be a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah, I think you'll stay up there for a while.
I hope so. So, Tony, what have you got on the docket for tonight, sir?
We got Halloween Havoc.
Oh,
We got SmackDown.
oh,
We got Raw.
oh,
We got NXT.
oh.
We got Saturday Night main event preview.
Oh no.
Oh no. We got what's coming soon. And then we have two Halloween treats, Tom.
Two.
Two Halloween treats.
Two. Two of them.
Yeah,
Oh, hello.
there you
Hello, Mariah.
go. Tom's so bent on calling her Mariah May forever.
That's literally her name.
I know. You're fine by saying it. She's ready for some Halloween havoc.
Don't get me wrong, when she's been Blake Monroe for longer than she wrestled as Mariah May, I'll call her Blake Monroe. Probably.
Yeah, it's kind of like Cora Jade. I'm still a call her Cora Jade. Now she says she's a runway model.
Oh, of course she is.
Runway on her fans only.
I love all that shit. It's very, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but it's very like I make more doing this than I do doing wrestling. It's like, yeah, but you're only making the money because you did the wrestling.
Yeah,
You ain't making $1 million going on OnlyFans just off the street. Like, people, you've built up a knowledge base of people that will pay to see you naked because they saw you on the wrestling and want to see you naked.
yep.
So when you sit there and go like, "Oh, I was massively underpaid in NXT," it's like, "Yeah, you're all underpaid in NXT." I'll be the first to say whatever you're earning is obviously not enough.
No, they all need. They almost need just a standard pay, a pretty good amount.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Tony. I'm not going to sit here and go they should all earn like $1 million off the bat
No,
to be like an NXT wrestler. That's not my point. But my point is basically, if it's come to the fact where like you can't afford to be a wrestler anymore, then yeah, that's a big problem.
I mean people forget you have to make your own costumes. I'm sure some wrestlers don't have to.
Exactly. I think they have an arrangement with a seamstress, I believe.
I don't think Hulk Hogan paid for every T-shirt he ripped.
I'm pretty sure they were okay with him ripping the merch, considering he was shilling it and selling it.
I wonder. I would like to know the equivalent of the money today that he made them during that first run.
I imagine his first run was massively profitable by, to if you could, what do you call it, inflation for today's money. Yes.
Oh, ready for Halloween Havoc?
Yes, please. This is Saturday night, right? Oh,
Yep.
that's a nice little arena.
Yep. Nice little theater.
What is it? It's a. Is it?
That's probably like, that might be like a D League.
Is it the Lowell Centre or whatever it's called?
No.
Let me have a look.
I don't know if I got a name on there or not.
My Halloween Havoc 2025 is in. My apologies. It's in the Finley Toyota Center in Prescott Valley, Arizona. Now, if you go further into detail on it, yeah, you got a basketball. I mean, all the arenas in America are basically ice hockey concerts, and like that's basketball, ice hockey concerts. But specifically, it is currently the Northern Arizona Wranglers of the IFL, which I've never heard of that. It's Indoor Football League.
Yeah. It's weird they had like AFL and AFL too. It was really big in the late 90s, early 2000s. I know.
Well, 5 years ago, Tony, there was a team there that played in the NBA G League, Northern Arizona Suns.
That's what I was
Like
saying. It's probably
basically an offshoot of the Phoenix Suns, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It was a G League team probably played there.
Makes sense. And generally, it adds up to the highest sort of attendance it's set up for is 6,000 for a concert. I'm guessing NXT did not put 6,000 in those seats. I'm guessing. I have no idea.
3 to 4 would probably be my guess.
I have the attendance here. I don't know why I said that because I'm literally looking at it right now. 2,667.
Was that too far off with my 3?
Don't get me wrong. For developmental, it's fine.
I wonder how they're doing overall on their ticket sales and the tour they're doing right now.
Yeah, that's a good point. I was thinking, Tony, as soon as this will sound what I'm about to say, I imagine NXT is about to do really well in terms of ticket sales going forward because when the reputation comes up that basically paying for Monday Night Raw will actually be the cost of a house, basically, it will become very obvious that if you actually want to watch WWE branded wrestling, go and see NXT because it would be a lot cheaper, I imagine. By a lot cheaper, I just mean slightly not as expensive as rent.
I wish I spent the time to put these back into order if the matches actually happened, but I didn't feel like doing it.
I didn't like the main event.
Yeah, I don't like Ricky Starks, as Russ would say.
I get what they're going for, and I 100% believe he should be the champion. I don't believe that he could beat Obafemi. I just don't. And I know that's partly my bias because I believe that Obafemi should just be an undefeated wrestler for his entire career. Like he should actually have a Goldberg win streak and never lose.
Just speaking of that, what do you think of Asuka and Bill Goldberg's feud over?
To me, it's not really a feud. It's the most one-sided thing I've ever seen because all he ever does is basically he disrespects her by basically just always alluding to the fact that they had her go unbeaten for 2-3 years, and she doesn't do anything except go, "Yeah, Bill Goldberg's really great. I'm glad that he's talking about me." Like she's a genius. She's an absolute fucking genius, Tony, because the way she basically responds to it all by not responding but doing nothing, basically everything is all like, "Oh yeah, I really respect Bill Goldberg," and he must be furious every time he sees it.
I'm sure he is. There's an announced disc. Yeah, Mikey, this was the my least favorite of the matches, I think.
I'll tell you something about the modern wrestling audience that I do find really strange. Because he basically was upset that Ricky Starks won because Trick Williams is his boy. The audience were basically like, "Why is Booker T like talking down?"
I can't believe he apologized. I read
Like
that. I'm like,
he's a heel
Jesus fucking
commentator.
Christ.
Like he did nothing wrong. But still,
It must have made like one advertiser mad or something.
because all he did apparently was just throw his headset off after the match ended.
Yeah, that's all he did was tossed cross face.
Which I imagine gave Shawn Michaels a massive erection.
Yep.
Because whenever Shawn Michaels wanted to be edgy, he'd go break out the crossface.
And look what Ricky still has.
He'll be in the main roster in 2 years, and he'll basically be in mid-card oblivion. And what I reckon will happen, within 4 years, he will turn up on AEW again. And they'll be like, "Oh, Ricky Starks is back." He is very good, though.
I just don't like it.
I'll tell you what people are going to say about him, which will become, it's already painfully obvious. So basically, he will basically be, they'll put him, I'll tell you what they're going to do. When he comes up to this main roster, he will go one-on-one with LA Knight, and it'll be a battle with the Poundland Rocks.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be him basically trying to beat the Rock, and LA Knight trying to beat the Rock, and basically the only person that wins is the Rock. Because he gets to sit there and basically go like, "Well, I'm bigger star, both of you put together."
I guess Rock had fun with all of them doing their filming for their WrestleMania commercial, saying that the 2-day tickets are going on sale, even though they told us that for the last month.
That fucking advert is an abomination. That advert is not an abomination. Like, that particular image is fantastic.
She's nice and happy with her North American belt. Usually these images would come up in. Actually, with NXT belt.
I look forward to her versus Izzy Dane.
It's like you're watching a horror movie, and you know that at some time Izzy Dane's gonna go after her, and you're just like suspenseful. When the fuck is it gonna happen? Because I've enjoyed it the last couple of months. I'm just like, when is he gonna turn?
I like how they spent the entire title reign of Jacy Jayne basically going, "She doesn't deserve the belt. She doesn't deserve the belt. She's not a worthy champion." To all of a sudden, it was like overnight. It was basically like, "Oh, she's obviously going to beat Tatum Paxley because Tatum Paxley's not worthy of the belt." Because it came so out of left field. I mean, that was good, admittedly.
I mean, I don't know why she wouldn't be. She's been there 4 years, put in work. I mean,
one thing I will say is that the underlying thing in the entire storyline is that somehow Shawn Spears is in the main event.
Yeah.
Because if there's one wrestling company where the women are on a par with the men, it's NXT. So if you're involved in the NXT women's title feuds or whatever, you are in the main event, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And so congratulations to Shawn Spears, Ty Dillinger, whatever you want to call him, because
I've enjoyed that.
I still can't believe they rehired him. And don't get me wrong, I know why they rehired him, because he's obviously very good in the performance center, and like he's obviously one of those where basically he's probably very good at teaching how to do wrestling.
I think they have a lot of those now.
But
Tom, you might have to go to the next slide.
Going that way. Okay, hopefully that. There you go. Is that Laney Reed coming off the top rope?
Yep.
Do you know one of my favourite spots in wrestling? And this is going to sound really silly, but I will stand on this. One of my favourite spots is when the referee basically, when two factions, especially when it's heels, two factions or groups are basically like threatening each other, sort of thing, because they weren't really, they kind of fighting, but obviously because it's mixed gender, they really weren't fighting. You get what I mean? And the referee goes, Cullen, you're out of here, and everyone goes, oh yeah, cheers. And then basically the fatal influence were basically like, yeah. Have you got a slide for
And
this?
there we go.
See if you got it.
Huh?
Oh, you haven't. It's fine. Go back. And anyway, so basically the fatal influencer stood there mocking them, basically going, ha, we got away with it. And then the ref goes, hang on a minute, you ain't got away with nothing. You're out of here too. And I love how the crowd went along with it. It's like, yeah.
They've been doing those lately with double eliminations.
I love that shit. I love anything that involves the referee saying, like, kicking someone out. It's best.
Spin, I believe it
Tony should be the champion, though. I know I say that knowing that she's relieved JC Jane of the belt, who also probably shouldn't be the champion. But then this all come back to one big thing, that basically the main person that I don't think should be the champion is Jordynne Grace. So anything that stops her being the champion is fantastic.
Yeah.
Because we all know it's just a matter of time before she gets it.
It's weird. They like push her, then they pull way back on her. Then it's like, oh, here you go. You can be fucking TNA knockout champion.
My thing with it, Tony, rightly or wrongly, she's going to get to a point where she's going to get to a title match, and the audience is going to like, nope, we don't care how buff you are. It's irrelevant because we know you're not going to win. Same with it, do you know, in the men's roster, who that is what I'm describing. Men's Jordynne Grace in the men's division of main roster is LA Knight. Like, how many more times can he have a championship opportunity and not win before it becomes a bit like it's becoming a bit of a joke now?
For some reason, I was going to say Josh Briggs.
Oh no, Josh Briggs is fantastic. I love Josh Briggs. He's a massive knob, and he'll never ever amount to anything on the main roster. But still, he's still one of the greatest wrestling matches we ever saw. So,
what happened to his Japanese buddy? Because he came back, because he was going to go to Japan and didn't.
I think he's back in Japan. I think it solved the heel turn that Josh Briggs battered him. I love me some Josh Briggs though, because he is literally, if JBL was a wrestler in 2025, that is Josh Briggs.
I like what way this image looks. It looks like they're holding like a sack of candy, pumpkin.
So congratulations to Tatum Paxley.
I wish
away from a stint in Diamond Mine.
I wish they did this on all the preview ones so that they would actually put the belt on there. See what it's for, and sometimes they do both. But I would like to see it on all of them.
This match was right up your street, Tony, because it was basically a 4-on-2 tornado tag team match.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw it was because obviously the real thought I was having was basically, is it going to be a 2-on-2 plus no disqualification? But I realised it's actually all four of them are in the match, which kind of told you who was winning. Because logically, no matter how good the Hardy Boys are, they are not beating 4 men that are half their age.
And it started off good too.
I
I
mean, don't get me wrong. There's
I
lots
don't
of
like
training
Tom.
breaks. Go
I
on,
don't
Tony.
like now how they will have somebody totally decimate the opponent. Then it swings totally the other way without like any struggles to get back at that unless it's one of those, oh, they're attacking the knee or the arm or whatever. But it's just
To
like
be fair,
basically a total reversal.
I get your point. To be fair, though, there's a counterpoint to that. It's 4-on-2, so if any point the Hardy Boys are doing well, it's going to be very easy for the Dark State to go, no, actually, lad, there's 4 of us, so we should be on top at every single point of the contest.
Now that would hurt.
I bet that hurt as well.
I know that would hurt. That must have like hinges that they can undo. It just kind of stands in place until they run into it. Even though we never see the timekeeper back later.
Is there ever been an area of the arena that in NXT has ever actually been destroyed more often than that specific barricade?
No, I think
Or is it that, or is it the wall in the performance center?
we'll get to that here in a little bit, Tom. Yay! The new champions.
The black fella sitting again. Oh my god, I've got my ass whooped, but I would.
Tom's 4 ninjas win. I'm pretty sure all 4 of them were security for Omas. Or you say almost.
They must have been security for Omos, and well deserved, because Omos, if anyone needs security in wrestling, is Omos.
Here's Zaria, Russ's girlfriend.
Oh, he's a fan of hers, is he?
Yeah. We knew this would be one of the better matches of the night.
She's very good, this Blake Monroe, because she, like the character part of wrestling, very good.
Yeah. And she's that brawler type of wrestler too, which is.
I like that they've gone with this, like, she's obviously like this Sabrina Carpenter type of personality, but she's also a psychopath underneath it. Brilliant.
It takes she's this princess, but she's also a psychopath.
Any of her promo videos they play always has this little underbelly that she's a fiend, basically, underneath it.
Yeah. That's why I like that. The one they did with Monroe, and they had Solarca's head. That promotional image, I like that. Yeah.
She would have won. I highly believe, had Soul Rucker not got injured, she would have won. Blake Monroe would have beat Soul Rucker, I believe, personally. And it probably would have fed into the obvious tag team breakup.
Because I think I'll have a short feud and she'll be on the main roster probably.
I believe they are, and I say I believe, like I've read it. I don't know if it's true, but it makes sense that probably Blake Monroe is going to hold that belt hostage for like a year.
Yeah, they said they want to take time with it. She said she wants to go slow with it. She wants everybody to know who she is. But there's going to be this point where they're like, she's too good, because I think that's what they had planned
Eventually,
for
Stephanie
Ricker.
Tony Storm.
Don't you think it have a Stephanie Ricker thing with her, where they just have to put her on the main roster?
I just think more than anything is that just keep doing what they're doing with her.
Win everything.
She actually could. I think it could be believable that she could win everything there.
Yeah, don't see what she couldn't win. Or what they wouldn't let her win. Kissing a belt. For some reason, everybody liked kissing a belt. And there you go. New North American champion. Now she customizes it with the UK look, like that. Keep the beige down with the North American one, making that Canadian. I wonder how much they're letting the wrestlers keep doing that customized belt. Look, it's Ethan Page.
Do you know Blake Monroe's faults, by the way? I googled it. I'll tell you what football team's his faults.
I'm sure it's a winning team since he's in one. Born in one.
Yeah? What would you say it is?
I don't know. Maybe she's one of those weird Crystal Palace things.
According to AI Overview, she supports Arsenal, which makes sense because she's from Islington. She's basically local to Arsenal.
Tom. Missile Dropkick.
Missile Dropkick. Alert. Oh, look. It's Dr. Wagner. Or is it Wagner?
There's a good chair.
I do know he's dressed like Rey Mysterio from 1997 Halloween Havoc.
That's a new type of enema. Never knew anybody that wanted to have a chair as a butt plug.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lots of chairs this week.
Oh.
It's kind of weird how they're having AAA this weekend. Totally.
So what is a Day of the Dead match?
Basically, anything counts.
So what is the difference between the Day of the Dead match and what Hardy Boys was in?
Hardy's had more ladders.
Fine. I mean, I'm surprised. Yeah. Because ultimately, what I think the actual answer is we turn the lights a bit purple.
That's a long way to go to
wrestling, Tony. I may be wrong, Tony, but if there's one thing in wrestling that will never ever work, it's basically if you actually change the colour of the lights.
Yeah.
Didn't work for Kane. Didn't work for Sin Cara. It ain't fucking working for Dr. fucking Wagner.
I love this fucking image. This chalk everywhere.
It's the magical salt. Or powder, whatever they call it. Ethan Page wins.
And still.
I do like Ethan Page.
Well, like I said, I didn't like him. Thought he was a complete knob at first, but now he's one of my favorite ones. And
he's a solid hand. Don't get me wrong. If he turns up on main roster, he ain't doing anything on main roster.
No.
But you know, solid, dependable hand. Let's just say. Oh look, it's a Mr.
He would be great taking over for Grayson Waller show. He could do his own show. Take over from Miz. It's weird we haven't had any of those shows lately. I think the last
the Grayson Waller effect.
No, just any of those. We haven't had Miz TV. We haven't had any of it.
I've got an idea for why I think that is, Tony, because I think the highlight reel is going to be coming back.
I think it's coming back.
Jericho. Maritime.
Been,
Oh, look, it's
been rumored.
boy. It's bouncing. It's Mr. Bouncy.
Young OG. I love it. It looked like something Guar would wear what he had on. I think you're already in the skeleton outfit into them.
What year was this?
Mr. Iguana. Oops.
I don't even know how to describe this.
How the fuck do you get that high up in there? You just don't want to make your mates mad and let you land on the ground. I still wonder why Tiffany went splat when she did the pretty Minnesota onto the mat. That was a Cargill fuck up. She likes hurting people. So does Nia Jax. Look, it's Johnny from Karate Kid. Mr. Lawrence.
Bloody hell.
Does look like it. Look at Sprout transfer now.
Wonder if they turn around and went, well, you got to use La Parker for Halloween Havoc.
Maybe. Later can go back to TNA now. But both are talented. I wonder if he was a gymnast too, like Evans.
Wonder what the end game of this is. Are they going to wrestle the Dark State, I'm assuming?
Maybe, probably. There you go.
Oh, because I always have to say it. It's Leon Slater from Bradford, England.
We have there's 3 winners. The first time since I believe they said 20. I can't remember if it was 2022 or 2023 stand over when they had 3 championships change hands. That was on this one. 2 different years.
No idea.
The SmackDown. SmackDown image is road roster. Be right back, Dom. I'm going to try to refresh this.
No problem.
There we go. We got Mr. Dragunov. So let's see what we got, Tom.
It looks like we've got another open challenge from the United States champion, men's United States champion, Ilya Dragunov, Gavin. We have got Kiana James is going to wrestle Tiffany Stratton. And I do believe we have what looks like a Jesus Christ! It's a tag team match between Shinsuke Nakamura, Ray Phoenix against the MFTs and Cobb.
Motherfucking Tongans.
What the hell is Cobb doing? Anyway, and Cody
JC.
Rhodes is going to confront Drew McIntyre for some reason.
For some reason, I think the next image will either be Jay Uso or Cody Rhodes.
Who's going to open SmackDown? Cody Rhodes, obviously.
Oh, look. Ooh. What are they looking at? Are they looking at his ass? What? Look at Cole over there.
Cutting a promo on the announce table while Cole was looking right up his tunnel.
Oh.
Jimmy comes out though, and Jimmy is not having any of this because he attacked his family.
Hey, Jim. You know his family eliminated him.
Yeah.
don't know what to say to this image.
I mean,
it looks like Drew just got shot.
Is he praying to Naomi?
I don't know what he's doing.
All local independent wrestlers are basically all over the gaff.
Look, it's Big Jim.
Yeah, Big Jim.
He's
He's doing his favourite pastime, threatening to shoot someone. Oh look, it's the Gorillas of Destiny. I mean, the MFTs, the motherfucking Tongans.
Well, what? I've been wanting to ask you this since since yesterday when I started doing these images. It's like, what would Vince call this team in the early to mid '80s, or even the late '80s?
They would be the Wild Tongans.
I don't think I ever said what I stand for, does it? Have it?
It's my family tree, the MFT. That's what it actually stands for. But it's not very good, is it? Oh look, here comes Shinsuke Nakamura for his 7,000th face turn.
Why don't they just give him just give him subtitles and just have him fight every week?
I think the best thing they could do for him is to send him back to Japan. And I don't mean that in a racist, like get him out of my country kind of way. I mean in a let him go and be a wrestler.
Did you see the reaction he got when he was in Japan for the Super Show?
Was it good?
Yeah.
That explains why he's been brought back.
Missile or not missile?
That's not a missile. That's barely a Freddie Mercury.
This is Shinsuke Nakamura's first orgasm in this photo gallery.
His outfit is interesting. I'll give him that.
Well, is he having an orgasm or is he having a go at the Invisible Man?
I believe he might have stepped on his testicles. On his own testicle. Do you notice how they had the match and they made sure that Tonga Loa wasn't in it?
Yeah. They had Tamata. They needed Tamatanga in there.
Incredible.
Now that's a missile. Yeah, he did deny that as a missile.
Is that born out of an insecurity? I don't know.
I'm just saying.
It looks like a drop kick. Not. It doesn't have the trajectory of having have come off the top rope. I'm guessing. Plus, I wouldn't trust Jeff Cobb to catch me. Why have they done this to Cobb?
He looks so weird.
He looks so upset. I know it's because he's been kicked in the face in that moment, but at the same point, it's like, why are they doing this to my boy Cobb?
He looks like Meatloaf if he turned in Meatloaf into a wrestler. Smack!
Is that Cobb getting beat up again?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Tom, I wanted to do this because they look like some Imperial Guard for a Sith Lord. I wanted to do red lightsabers for him.
I like how he's not in paint. That's the one good part of this. Because their paint is terrifying. I think I said similar last week. The paint itself is terrifying on them.
Especially with like the facial hair and everything, it makes it like more nuts.
But not being on him makes him not look shit.
Right, Phoenix having a good stretch. Like, doesn't look like he's gonna do anything with Swan dive into the canvas. We're not letting that happen.
Oh, look, it's Cobb.
Cobb's featured a lot recently.
I like the amount of times I've seen like people call him JC Potato, and it's like that's not nice. That's not nice at all, sir.
That's motherfucking tongue, and that's a catching. Oh, I forgot this one, Tom. Field goal or touchdown? Look at the whistle.
Touchdown. What the bloody hell is happening there?
I have.
Is he trying to pin him?
Looks like it.
No, the MFTs win, of course.
Look at that fucking makeup.
It looks like if they've told him you're going to have to dress as Sting for Halloween.
Can you imagine if these things three fucking walking down the street, Tom?
I like how Tola Tonga has no marking on his face that implies he done any lifting. He had lost one bead of sweat. Oh, hello, Tiffy. And Kiana James has got 2 new friends that she definitely did not have in NXT.
No, not sure where those came from, or I'm not sure if that's not the super push-up bra thing they do. Because you see Tiffany in a wrestling outfit, they just look humongous. You see her in a bikini, they don't look gigantic. They look just like a nice C cup. Ooh, look, gymnastics. And tits. Tackle with dropkick.
Has there ever been a weirder pairing than Keanu James and Julia?
It's really weird. Oh, I like when Tippy does this one. Always love the way my hair just goes everywhere. One super kick. And the next scene, Tippy's retaining the title. About ready to be attacked by Julia. Or Julia. It's Halloween Eve, almost Halloween time. She can be
Julia's
Julia.
got some fantastic pants.
And this all torn to shreds.
Yep.
Tights, black tights underneath them, I think she was in. But you hardly really see her. She hasn't wrestled. Do you think she's still fighting an injury?
I'm honestly unsure because even if she wasn't injured, I imagine it would be because they just don't like having the champion wrestling every week. They've got so many belts now, there's actually no need to have them wrestling every week. So I'm fine with it.
I mean, especially Julia sitting there has a belt as she's not defending, trying to get Tiffany some belt.
And then I believe this brings out a wild Jade Cargill.
Oh, look,
she took so long to do the turn. The clothesline was vicious, but it was the fact that it took her about 9 minutes to do the obvious clothesline. It's like, what are you doing? Like, your camera's lingering on you far too long for me to think that you're not turning heel right now. But anyway.
She definitely needs more work. All the time they put in her, I don't think it's been worth it.
I'm not that sold. I don't think she's as bad as everyone else thinks, personally. But
I just think she's dangerous. I don't think she does enough in-ring stuff often enough. I assume she spends most of her time on conditioning and building up the muscle since that's her background. Same as part of Tiffany's background.
oh look, it's Ilya Dragunov.
Also known as Gavin. This image ever loads for me. There he is. There he is, getting kicked in the knee. At least they didn't kick him in the bad knee. So, why do you get rid of Karrion Kross and do Karrion Kross with Aleister Black?
Yeah. Well, because you've already got Aleister Black, so why would you not? I'm not really justifying it, but I can see why they've done it.
Dragunov definitely not pulling back here. That is a boot to the head.
He went for the 3 points. I believe that is a H-bomb, is it not?
Yep, that's a H-bomb. This is such a weird angle shot. Whee! I liked reading I can't remember if it was late last night or this morning about Natalie talking about him showing up there and training and just being an absolute beast of sweating and everything. So they got everybody else trying to match his intensity. At the Dungeon 2. Dungeon 2.0.
Yep.
That knee probably 3 points as well. It was really nice how they brought Alistair back, but I could say that with Rusev as well.
Mm-hmm.
Gavin retains. Still wonder if they get that tattoo colored in. I have no idea the meaning of this t-shirt.
What the hell is Wepaton? Let's Google it.
Barry, what is Wepaton? He's going after Alistair.
Is a phrase popularized by Puerto Rican wrestler Damian Priest to express excitement or joy, similar to saying it's showtime or it's awesome. Wepa is a versatile Puerto Rican slang term that originates from the imitation of woohoo. So basically it's bullshit.
Kind of like Yeet.
Do excuse me a minute, I've got to wash my...
Wepaton right there. Big Jim. Big Jim.
Sorry.
Here we have Big Jim, Tom.
Hello, Big Jim. Goodbye, Big Jim.
I mean, he murders him the first 5 minutes of his match.
I recall him battering him for basically 95% of it.
That does not like that with Phil yet. Looks like he's been out of the gym more, or I don't even see him either.
He's been eating Big Jim by the look of it.
I've got pulverized it.
That is, yeah.
Kick.
In the willy.
Well, that's what I was talking about. He just totally gets decimated, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, no hawking up. 。 Not sure where the Slim Jim tables are this week. Maybe they decided they break too easily since
They're
they're
almost
broken.
certainly already been stacked up ready for Halloween Havoc. Good old Slim Jim.
I would not want to be hit by that move by him. Ah, look, Cody to save the day.
It's Cody Rhodes is
Future.
getting ready to tell him, did you know my dad was Dusty? And Drew's like, I've heard it 100 times before. Go fuck yourself, Cody.
Yep. Cody went and fucked himself. I will not feel it.
I like how Cody Rhodes is clever enough to put his hands up and be like, I still want to be wrestling in the next 20 years, so I'm not letting you kick me in the head, you fuck.
Oh, it's under Raw.
Monday Night Raw is one of the roughest 2.5 hours of wrestling on a weekly basis.
Especially after the 25-minute intro.
I'm that close to basically giving up on it and basically like, no, I will not put myself through it on a weekly basis anymore. It's fucking rough.
But it happens a lot this time of year, though, Tom, when they're reshuffling, trying to decide what wrestlers are to add to the roster and whatever, because they basically coincides with the new seasons of the rest of American television.
I thought they were going to do a draft this year, weren't they? But then they didn't.
Yeah, they were to do one in like April, then they moved it to September, and they said they weren't doing one. Like, how can you do one when you have the same wrestlers on every show?
You should do it every 2 years. Personally.
Still don't know why you brought Rusev back.
Oh no, I totally get why you bring Rusev back, because Rusev Day is awesome.
Yeah, but
and they're putting him up. They're basically having him lose constantly, just for the point. It's basically sticking their fingers up at AEW. That he'd rather be here and losing than winning in your company.
When's the belly that goes psycho again? She was pain this week. Gee, can't imagine that starting with a Yeet. Yeah, a Yeet or a Cody.
I thought Bailey's character got served really well this week in a weird sort of way, but we'll get there. Oh look, it's Phil. Hi Phil.
I might see Phil in a minute. It's spinning on me. Phil, where are you?
Sorry, I didn't mean to press that. Sorry. What was you going to say, Tony?
I said,
I'm here. Hi, Phil.
I said, Phil, where are you?
I'm here. Sorry.
That's why they didn't have Slim Jim on the table. They had it smack down in the middle of the ring.
So what's up next, Tony? I'll pretend that I didn't know it's Penta.
Look, head to head.
Oh look, it's Penta.
I swear 95% of people like Penta just because of his entrance. How long do you wait to team him up with his brother?
I'm surprised they've already not done it. To be fair to them.
I mean, because they got AAA, they can do it all. They can do it at a Worlds Collide.
I'm surprised they've not already done it. they've not already shipped them off to AAA. But I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I'm surprised they haven't done it. You get one.
I'll be right back to see if they can.
The actual question you're not asking is, when is Lana gonna be turning up?
Wonder if they'll be engaged again. They're just shacking up like every. They're just shacking up like every.
Sorry, go on, Tony.
Quit! Doesn't make it what am I doing? I'm scratching myself. Things are flying through air. That kick will knock all the air out of you.
That's a massacre kick.
Dude, can you imagine him in the UFC? I think he actually do quite well.
He'd be a heavyweight, clearly, because he's fucking massive. Oh, look who he is. It's Ryo and Bravo.
Yeah. Always forget Ryo. Remember Bravo. With
their Pete Dunne-ish look to them.
It's hard to tell the two apart. Bravo pulling up.
Oh, look who it is.
Did you see the video of her dancing like basically throughout the entire arena? Kept on doing her best Lola Weiss impersonation.
I have not seen that.
Look, it's the strict mom and the 13-year-old daughter. She does look 13 there, Tom.
If it's the diesel alert.
Does not look like a 22-year-old woman.
It looks like a 22-year-old woman with her mum.
I guess he kept trying to shake her hand as respect into the spots there anyway.
How would I usually say it?
What are the 5 fingers say to the face?
Says, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap!
I need to cut that out and overlay it when there's collapse.
Oh, look, it is. It is, I believe that is what they call that. I was going to call it Shinlock. It's not, though, is it? So,
I don't like it's been on.
I don't know. But T. Bella's doing well.
This looks like it just flew into each other.
What I will say is, I like how Wade commentary has got all the energy of a man that knows there's a load of controversy behind her.
Look a little Jessica and motionless as always.
Jessica Carr looks disgusted to even have to be in there.
She's like, Nikki, I can do better than Nikki does.
I still find it funny how I'm expected to believe that Nikki Bella is mates with Stephanie Vaquer when she couldn't even say her name right on Raw the other week.
Oh,
He's got
more
something okay.
hold those thoughts down.
Jesus Christ, how did they get those pants on Raquel Rodriguez?
I just like it when Bakir comes in here and feel like, God damn, you're big. Like I was just wrestling you, but I know she's about the same size as me, and you're fucking a monster.
That's a huge bitch.
Oh man, these still in one package. And there's that tribal thief, probably dangerously.
This injury to Seth has basically derailed the entire thing, hasn't it? Because they don't really know what to do with him.
No, I mean they were to put the tag team belts on him. They're all gonna be champions.
It just makes Seth Rollins look like a massive idiot more than anything.
I mean, a smart thing to do is like having be out for like a month or two, and then just having kind of like on the sideline still pulling the strings.
All that gets me is they gave up an entire WrestleMania ending for that. Both nights of WrestleMania have basically been wasted. The main events.
Can LA Knight go to another wrestling organization at this point? He's not gonna get what he wants.
I feel bad for him. Don't get me wrong, I don't want him to be the world champion because if it does happen, I'm just going to sit there and go, it shouldn't happen. But for him, the man, personally, just, mate, don't get me wrong, I'm sure he's thrilled because he's basically like, the paychecks are coming in. Like, when you ever hear that WWE's paycheck doesn't come in that week, you don't because you just get paid a lot of money.
Just like how he's holding a 250-pound man, like he weighs nothing.
Braun Breaker eats 250 pounds of breakfast.
Can you imagine, like, his meal? He probably eats like 6-7 times a day.
Dread to think what he shits out.
Oh, imagine you have to take a stool softener or just mix it. Have plenty of water.
Oh look, and we get Sheamus versus JD McDonough.
Mr. Giant Head versus the man that's never seen sunlight.
I actually quite enjoyed this. As much as I've shit all over Monday Night Raw, this I did not hate.
No, it wasn't bad. Even though my floor has more personality than McDonough did.
Basically, the entire match was basically JD McDonough getting his ass handed to him by Sheamus. And then winning.
But he's basically a twin of his trainer. It's just like they don't have much charisma.
Yep.
Here comes whatever they call it when he hits them 10 times. You know,
or 10 beats of bullshit.
Sometimes it's 30, sometimes it's 23.
Yeah. I'm fine with it.
Look, you bring out your weapon, and then somehow your opponent get a hold of you, smack in her ribs.
It's not PG.
That was impressive there.
Mm-hmm.
Your winner, JD McDonough. And the greasy Italian.
Then that comes the Shartley boys. Sorry, I mean the Hardy boys, female edition. No, I'm fine with this thing.
Lyra's a really good wrestler. She's surprisingly strong.
She's great, all the fundamentals of wrestling, but she's not great at WWE television wrestling.
She could definitely take some lessons from Mrs. Bliss. Put her in there with belly, does that help her much or not?
I actually like the finish.
I mean,
I like the finish
look at
of the
those
match.
fucking legs. It's like fucking mighty little woman. Belly getting the fuck out of the way, trying to.
Oh, it's that bow and arrow. Not a bow and arrow. Can't remember what they call it. That takes a lot of strength. Not on the legs of Bliss, obviously, but still.
I thought she was just setting her up to be a sex swing for me, but yeah.
Just sex swing.
You could go at it at both of them. You have your choice. Let's see what other images I got for her.
Oh, look, it's Stephanie Vaquet, as Nikki Bella would call her.
Magically, they finally appeared.
I'm just sitting here waiting for Nikki Bella to turn on her next week. Oh, look, it's Maxine.
It's just with all those women. Why do you throw them with? There you go, solid citizen Maxine.
It's about time for them to do another battle. Oh, is that Soul Worker?
It's Soul Worker. That is Alonzo's woman.
Oh.
He claimed.
You say he claimed her.
Look, sorry, Russ.
Are you on Mars? My apologies, Russ. Braun needs to turn on Bronson. Interesting. I do think that sooner rather than later that will happen.
Yeah. I think it's to be Bronson. Bronson's more.
I'll find out tomorrow night when I watch the 1989 Royal Rumble. And the answer is you get nothing. What do you get for winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal?
The trophy. My favorite part of the last 2 months of Raw is Kyrie.
Asuka's the best part of Raw by far. And it's not even close.
And I like this with simple stitching across the face. I still like this her with the mascara across her nose and her cheeks like that.
Her makeup slash her look is terrifying.
Yeah, especially like when she has that full like scorpion thing on her.
But the thing that actually sold the Bayley character on Raw was in the main event when basically they come out and beat everyone up, right? But then as soon as Bayley entered the ring, they were like, fuck, we're not messing with her again. Yeah. We've done that shit before. And And this time she's fucking mental. Basically, as soon as Bailey entered the ring, they fucking got out of Dodge, and they were right to.
So, as citizen oriental of the week, it's always seen.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what she has above all the other Japanese women wrestlers?
I don't know, Tony. What's the answer?
She actually has a toned stomach. You notice all the other, including Julia, they got a little bit of pooch there. She's a little bit of a gym rat. On to our favorite chaos. Hey, Tom. Your favorite.
That is this week's episode of NXT, which off the top of my head contained the men's speed tournament final between
Semi-final.
Troy.
Semi-final, Tom.
Sorry, Tony?
Semi-final. The final is in 2 weeks against Grande Americano.
Well, no, the final is to whoever wins this will wrestle the champion. That's how their tournaments work. That's how they've worked ever since they had the speed title.
Yeah, it's weird how they said they were going to get rid of it and just went to NXT.
You get yourself a 5-minute audience with Vince Russo, Russ. That's what you get.
And if you look like Randy Orton, you get the swag. You
get
can
the
say
shit in
income.
Bags, basically. In all seriousness, the actual answer is basically you get to be the number 1 seed in the Fight for the Right tournament on TNA Impact. That's the actual prize. Because only TNA with Vince Russo would book a reverse battle royal. And you all know it's one of my favourite wrestling match concepts because it's terrible. And makes no sense. Oh, we also have, if you wouldn't mind going back one, because I haven't. It's Castor Troy versus Axiom of Fraxium in the Speed Tournament Final, the number 1 contendership final. Then we get Miles Bourne versus the other one. What's his name? Tavian Heights. And are they fighting for Josh Briggs? Is that Josh? Is it the fight for Josh? Is it the fight Josh Briggs tournament final?
Yeah, I think so.
We get the Evolve Championship is defended for the first time on NXT with the new champion Kendall Gray.
I thought that was a very weird matchup decision.
Will be defending against Lash Legend, and obviously the main event, believe it or not, is the TNA Knockouts Championship with the champion Kalani Jordan defending against Jordan Grace. Because why the fuck not at this point? And Castor Troy from Face Off, of course.
And always jealous of Miles Bourne getting to have fun with Mrs. May.
Well, yeah.
It's a mad trick.
No time for that, because Whoop That Trick has basically bullied the production truck. Such a production truck.
I that intro. It's like the first time they've done following through to the ring thing in a while.
We then got Ricky Saints come out. I don't know if you know this, Russ, But
I
Ricky
bet you Russ was gonna say
He's
Starks in the
NXT
comment
Women's
section.
Champion. Sorry, Tony?
I said I bet you Russ says Starks in the comments. Here comes the security guard slash maybe former champion, like Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest.
Yep.
Black Undertaker.
It's Casper Troy, the Black Undertaker.
I just love how Booker acts with the people that he's trained.
He's Booker's boy as well. I mean, it's ironic that he's happy with Casper Troy wearing the chains, considering that Colonel Robert Parker led him to the ring in chains one time, I believe in 1993 WCW. They never made it to TV, obviously, obvious reasons. But still
It probably would have made it to TV in '93.
no, even WCW in 1993, their corporate turned around and went, "There is absolutely no way." Remember him in the NWA when it was decent? You talk about Casper Troy. Oh no. Ricky Starks. Yes, because it was on YouTube, wasn't it, at that time, Russ? Just before the pandemic, if I'm remembering rightly, hopefully.
Oh no.
When he turned up in AEW, it was like, yeah, you could tell this guy's going to kind of be a star.
It would be great if Colleen picked Dizzy Dane out. Let's pay him Pepsi and her belt. And,
I still can't believe they had a win.
I can't believe they had like a whole fucking NXT and the whole roster on that thing.
Did you actually watch it on like the 2-week window when Cornette, when he basically got hired and then got fired for making a racist statement commentary? I can't remember the exact line, but it was something along the lines of he basically went. I can't remember who he was talking about, but so and so was going so fast. It was like you could strap a chicken on him and run him through Ethiopia, and he'd go through untouched. He was that tough. That was the gist of the comment.
Yeah.
It was like, Jim.
2000s.
But Jim, 2020, mate.
I don't know who made up this match.
Oh,
you have somebody that
Kendall
shows
Gray,
up on SmackDown every now and then. And then you have your entry division champion.
I would be more basically thinking like, if I was Kelly Armstrong, I'd be like, why didn't you put her on NXT to defend the belt ever?
Actually, it was a pretty good match. Look,
Kendall Gray's like an Olympic standard wrestler.
Dick kick. It hurt my neck, but I retained my belt. That referee had zero emotion as well.
And then we've got
The
Death
two
Round.
former members of a worst tag team name ever, or faction, whatever you want to call them. No
The
quarters in this catch
NQCC
screw,
is
Tom.
so poor that the actual joke version on the internet is better, just by default. Because you know Ren Sinclair is basically calling it the Ren QCC, which is ironically better than the NQCC. And it just is. But still, there we go. It's Death Randy Orton.
Tavion Height.
Out comes Josh
And
Briggs.
Josh Briggs. Yay.
The prize for winning this match. They might have all put him on a forklift. Vince Russo would have walked in and gone, put him on a pole, mate.
Well, so I know they kind of redesigned the performance center, and they're building a totally new one with new stadium and everything. Have you heard that news from the last week?
Put him
We
on a
might
pole,
actually
bro.
get to. We actually might get to see the outside of a thing.
Maybe. So, that's a nice drop kick.
Lots of drop kicks and dick kicks. Who do you think's winning so far? Tom, I think it's neck and neck.
There's been a lot of drop kicks on this show. And the winner is
even trying to find them.
Death Randy Orton.
Beats the former Olympic gold medal. Well, it's taken him a long time to develop, but he is getting pretty decent. Kicking, going. NXT level up. He went up and down a few times on it. I don't know what they're doing with Petrovic, so they gave up on her. There's Kirk Willie out of nowhere with a metal-looking chair to death Randy Orton. Also known as Miles Bourne. Miles Bourne and Kennedy.
Ricky Saints is back for a fight.
They can fix his hearing and turning him into an ex-Bourne identity. Secret implant.
Just let him wrestle with Ricky Starks, for fuck's sake. More importantly, when is Obafemi returning?
Might be on Mackie Downey. Look. NXT Women's Champion. A hip shaker. Ooh, nice.
She's dangerously coming close to that LA Knight kind of thing of how many times you get a title opportunity and not win. Before I start to believe that basically they don't believe in you.
It's kind of like they do that weird shit too, like where they did it with Tiffany. They had her lose to Naomi like 7 fucking times. Then like a month later, fucking Tiffany's champion, I think.
Oh no,
You
that's
just had her.
slightly different. If you have the briefcase, you are not winning until you cash in the briefcase, then you do win.
It's kind of like what they've done with Perez. He's probably 13 and 45 for the fucking year.
But they'll still tell you she had the greatest rookie year in wrestling, despite the fact that they've got Brock Lesnar employed.
And the Kerr. Yeah, that's a kind of give her a shout out. Double belt holder.
I still can't believe they made Tatum Paxi the champion.
I was hoping for it. Was it first as they did it or not?
I didn't expect it at all. If I was a betting man, I would have lost on Saturday night.
Look, it's an attack of an early 2000 porn star.
Well,
Also
here it
known as
comes. It
Jesse
comes the three
James.
hot women of NXT.
I got your 6. You got my 6. They're ass fast, Tom. Not like in Requiem for a Dream. Not like in Requiem for a Dream, ass fast.
Mm-hmm.
There's what we're doing. Whoa, what happened to the underground, Tom? We were having Jada Parker all the time in the underground.
Why does oh, I love NXT Underground. It's my favourite thing. Why is Jillian Grace turning up to NXT dressed as Trinidad and Tobago?
I was wondering. I don't think I would want to do cunnilingus with her because her thighs would snap my neck.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, it's Lani, who's turned heel and face, and very close to being like the Big Show.
The Big Show!
I think she's turned heel about 3 times this year. I don't mean in 12 months, I mean since January.
Yeah, she's doing the split and doing great, almost falling down, trying to go underneath her.
Mm-hmm. Good athlete, but I have no interest in seeing it.
20 foot up in the air this time, like she could have been when she ran under her. Oh, look! Look who happened to be in the trash can.
Oh.
Pushed by one Thea Howe.
I actually did not hate this bit.
I thought it was one of the greatest ones they did. And here you have what Ethan Page posted. And you have what Mr. Henry posted.
So why am I expecting that we're going to get Thea Howe and Joe Hendry versus Chelsea Green and Ethan Page at some point?
Might happen.
By might happen, do you mean it will definitely probably happen?
Probably, Tom, because all your fantasies can come true. And that's true.
Oh, hello.
Sorry, I'm Blake says take a bath now.
She spends a lot of time in that bath in NXT, doesn't she?
Yeah, I wonder if Miles Bourne is the one taking with that.
Stephanie Vacker would be upset. Oh, that was a Bray Wyatt moment, wasn't it?
I don't. This red light time means is it full psycho? Is it super aggressive sex time? You never know.
It's probably all the above.
And that concludes that part. Now for a quick preview of the main event. They're redoing this building because they're trying to get a hockey team in there. Not fair.
Is that Salt Lake City?
Yep, that is Salt Lake City.
So, am I right thinking the Utah Jazz play there?
Yeah, that's the Utah Jazz. And it either looks like an airport or a mall.
Both.
Does not look like an arena.
We only got
There's
4
more
matches. Bloody hell.
Heavyweight, Universal Champion, and Continental Champion.
Are you doing a
Women's
watch along of this?
Championship. I could be confused between SmackDown and Raw with the women's belt. Yeah, I thought they were doing 6, but it's coming on early because it's UFC Fight Night, so it's 2 hours earlier than normal, 3 hours earlier for you. I plan on doing one to start at 6 my time and be 11 your time and be over by 1.
Yeah, no, I can't sit through it. I will basically speed through it. I'll watch the show within about 40 minutes on Sunday.
Who's winning this one, Tom?
I think they're going to give it to. I think it's going to go to Yeet Man.
No drugs and no alcohol. Get rid of the cartoons. Straight edge makes no sense to me. You listen to all this fucking just angst-filled fucking shit, broken-hearted, drugs, alcohol, everything that's in it. And
you fucking hate him, don't you?
It's you think it's going to Jonathan Plateau?
Oh my god, bloody Yeet Man.
I almost think I might give it to the Yeet Master because I think he might have a heel turn in him very soon.
Well, Yeet Man's turning heel. Yeet Man, in my opinion, is already heel. But it will solidify it tomorrow night. Not tomorrow night.
Randy Orton come out and
this motherfucker. Basically, if Jacob Fatu was not injured, he'd be the challenger. So I can give that a pass, personally. Dominic Mysterio's winning that, because of course he is.
What about this one?
Cody's winning that because of course he's winning it.
It's like what 78 times they faced off. It'd be interesting to hear a crowd really go for it in this one.
No, because Dom's the baby. Basically, Rusev is the heel, Dom is the baby face, and Penta's the baby face. But Dom is baby face by the default, basically, because his character is he's basically Eddie Guerrero, isn't he? No?
Yeah.
He can behave like
it's so crazy. He went from like the crowd wouldn't let him say a single word to being a double champion.
He's done really well to come out of prison and be a double champion, to be fair to him.
Whoever did this surrender did not do justice to either lady. Even he looks like he gained about 25 pounds.
I think Cargill should win, but I don't think they'll have her win.
Yeah, I think it could be very close to day 300 of Tiffy's reign. I don't know if Kill Jay Cargill can make people tune in. Oh, I've been told I keep flipping.
I think they should give it to Cargill, but in the back of my mind now, so every time I say it, like, no, Tiffy will win it, because of course she will.
I mean, I think you gotta have one belt where somebody keeps
winning. What they could do, Tony, could be wrong here, but what they could do Because obviously now that Stratton lost to Vaca, they can now go down the road where Vaca, she lost her first match of the year, and all of a sudden she loses her belt, and then basically she goes on a losing streak and then turns her heel again. Maybe. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. She could end up going undefeated for the next 4 years.
Heel change, because heel different. Not those two are hard.
Yeah. But yeah, in all seriousness, yeah.
Facebook, Library, new one coming up, Deadline, nice premium live event of the year.
Oh, I do like the Deadline. Like, I like the Iron Survivor. Like, I love the Iron Survivor.
Do you like how like the last four posters have her dead center?
They have what on it, sorry?
Blake Monroe's dead center of the last four posters.
Well, in the poster of Deadline, basically Blake Monroe is the only white person. And because I saw someone made that comment on Twitter, and for some reason, I don't know how I knew this, but in the back of my mind, like, yeah, that's actually accurate because Sol Ruka is not white.
Yeah,
I believe her dad is African American.
You can pay $50,000 to go see John Cena.
Yep, I'd rather keep my 50,000 with all due respect. On.
Really fucking pumped. I could do a whole show about how greedy and bastard here. So these Joe Baker now have a tournament who places him, which is supposed to be Gunter.
It's probably going to be Gunter.
That's just fuck that side and around position.
Gunter's going to absolutely decimate him.
Royal Rumble.
Well, the Royal Rumble will be on very early in the day. The Royal Rumble will be finishing up roughly in about 10 minutes.
Las Vegas. Did you know WrestleMania's in Las Vegas again, Tom?
I did not know that, Tony, based on the fact they show you the fucking Legion Stadium every fucking week.
You had all these theories on when they were showing the series and stuff. That happened just to be fucking WrestleMania for now.
Why are there no women in the photo?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
But it's meant like I know it's meant to simulate like they're in some like back alley smoking room. I say back alley, I mean like really like high class exclusive. Like it's basically got to be a real star.
The rumor is supposed to be a threesome, but do they go fatal four way?
But you know who else is in the photo, Tony? Because you've got Cody, you've got Roman, you've got Brock, you've got Phil. But who have you got two of? You've got Pa, and the other one, Pa Heyman. Can't feel my legs.
Like Heyman illustration where he's like got a pitchfork in the hay.
Pa.
The next one's on my birthday if that loads. Then Saudi Arabia paid $250 million. Las Vegas paid $5 million.
Oh, hello, Lake.
And here's our Halloween treat.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I don't see her on this thing.
Yep.
Any more thoughts, Tom? Besides WWE, the greedy bastards. I still feel like they fucked up because Evolution was very good. Then they're like three PLEs in like 5 weeks' time. They just kind of erased that high, how good that premium live in it was.
Their their women's division is always going to be. I'm not going to say ropey, but it's always because you can have a champion that you build up for ages. Like built Naomi up all year, up to 2 years, arguably, and then basically give her the belt, and then she goes, "I'm pregnant," and then gone, vacated, gone, out of sight.
Yeah, but I read that like 5 months before she got pregnant, she was wanting babies because she was
Yeah,
37.
but it's not like you can't. It's not like you can build up Jimmy Uso to put a belt on, and he turns around and goes, "I'm pregnant." That's not going to happen, is it?
What's happened to our black woman that always features at WrestleMania, Tom?
Who are you referring to, sir?
The EST.
She must be injured. But I do know when she comes back, she's getting gold. She is a black Charlotte Flair. As soon as she comes back, she's gaining that title picture. She will sniff the gold out. Like,
Are we still live, Tom? Because this doesn't go.
we are live.
Okay, making sure. Any other thoughts, topics?
I can't think of anything else.
Well, what are you watching tomorrow?
Um, will be the 1989 Royal Rumble. It's the one where the Mega Powers sort of they have some friction, and I believe Ted tries to buy number 30. It's a good time. It's a good time had by.
So, little Ted. What's your next one, Tom?
Sorry, mate.
Next week? So, what's next week?
WrestleMania 5. Where the Mega Powers explode. Pure Vince McMahon intro. So that being said, thank you for having me on, Tony. It's been fun.
Pardon? To see in the bed. Yeah, this actually would be like 10 minutes earlier than normal. So I asked you what time you wanted to go because you left was doubtful. Does not know about Alondra. Alondra
I
decided
think,
to
I
party
think
with his
we've,
friends.
I feel like we've done enough chatting on wrestling, so
Yep, I think we're done.
I've got to be up early tomorrow for a blood test.
Okay. I get those all the time.
Hmm.
Well, the last one I had, Tom, it tested for 44 different things.
Tested you for 44 things.
Yes. Because it's going to a cardiologist for my stroke, I go to a hematologist, a blood doctor, so they just look at all the clotting factors and so many different other things.
Hmm.
That's an oncologist too. That's what he does. I'll hit the full live and hope it ends.
That's a bit wild.
Sure, hell, be right back, Tom. Go live. End show. This show might go on forever, Tom. Good night
Seems
to
like
you,
it might.
Tom. I will
Right.
try to figure out how the fuck to end this thing. Bye bye, everybody. Bye, Tom.